Greetings, this is a very special video from Emperor John Wayne. One of the John Wayne clan members came up to me and said, Flash, what are the Emperor's thoughts on Valentine's Day? Well, we did promise an ongoing series in which we would discuss our feelings about various holidays, and since Valentine's Day is a holiday and since it's today, we felt obligated to let you people know what the Emperor thinks. So we're going to discuss the holiday, its pros and cons, and decide whether it's worth celebrating or not. So, here he is, with a slightly improved look. Well, not improved, but different look. Emperor John Wayne!
Greetings, humans, mortals, and idiots. Not that all humans are idiots, I'm just saying greetings to the idiots. Well, Valentine's Day, what can you say? A holiday designed to celebrate a Catholic saint, even though the vast majority of people don't necessarily like Catholic holidays nor their saints. But also, it has become Candy and Cookie Day.
Candy and Flower Day, more like it.
Candy and flowers, yes. Also, Hallmark. If it wasn't for this holiday, Hallmark would not exist anymore.
Except for Christmas cards. There's 2 days of the year where Hallmark really rakes it in. Christmas, actually birthdays too. So those
but birthdays, every day there's somebody's birthday.
Exactly.
But there's one day where there's everybody's birthday.
That's true. But I'm just saying, those are what keeps them going. But this day is definitely one of the big ones. It's interesting how a holiday dedicated to a Roman Catholic saint eventually transformed into Flowers and Candy Day.
Not to mention Love and Sex Day.
Well, love, theoretically.
Yes, it's a day where if you have any female significant other, you must spend a great deal of money and time to make her know that you think she's special. And if you succeed, much like Christmas, you get rewarded with, well, love. If you fail, you get punished by being forced to sleep on the couch.
Yeah. So I guess we should discuss the pros and cons of it. Now, on the pro side of Valentine's Day, well, if you do make your lady happy, then you get sex.
Yes.
Or at least that's the implication.
That's about the main pro of the holiday if you happen to be male. If you are a female, the pro of the holiday is that your male friends have to spend lots of money on you, or you can act really pissed off, and you can complain to all your female friends about how inconsiderate he was, and they'll all sit there and go, oh, I can't believe it, and give you lots of moral support.
Yeah, so that's the plus side. You can get some goodies from it, or you have a good reason to bitch. So that's win-win. And of course, if you're a child, you can get candy, because you have to go take your little candy hearts to school and hand them out with your little cards to all your friends. Nobody cares about the cards, but, you know, the candy's kind of cool.
But then again, candy goes with almost every holiday. Not so much St. Patrick's Day. Another bizarre holiday.
That's grown-up candy on St. Patrick's Day in the liquid variety.
That and also corned beef and cabbage.
Yeah, well, I think the liquid candy is probably more fun.
Indeed.
But yeah, so that's pretty much the plus side. Then there's the negative side.
If you're a guy, you have to spend lots of money making your chick happy, or you are screwed and not the way you wish to be. Not only that, she will play these strange games on you, where she says, this Valentine's Day you don't have to get me anything, honey. Oh, don't you fall for it! If she says that, it is a test. A test to see if you really care. See, if you say, oh, that's great, and then don't get anything, she'll be like, oh, whatever. She won't necessarily say anything. You failed. And she'll hold it in the back of her head. You probably won't get anything that night. See, what she wants you to do is to get you stuff because you want to, not because you have to.
Well, you know, greeting card manufacturers and businesses in general, they love the holidays because it's just a new way to find ways to make you spend your money on their product. Now, one of the reasons that we can tell Valentine's Day is a success from that viewpoint is it has imitation holidays. There are two that come to mind. One is pretty much worthless, and the other one actually has real potential that has yet to be exploited.
I will agree. The first holiday that comes to mind is Sweetest Day.
Or Valentine's Day, the sequel.
It's where you have to spend more money on your woman, or else you're in the doghouse again. But if you spend it, then she thinks you really care. Because you didn't just spend money on Valentine's Day, you remembered Sweetest Day too. It's almost as good as remembering the anniversary.
Exactly. And then the other day is a day that should exist. Well, it kind of exists in the underground, but it hasn't achieved mainstream acceptance yet.
But it's one that simply must.
And if
it is a holiday for men. It's called Male's Valentine's Day, also known as Steak and Blowjob Day. A day where every woman is supposed to prove their love to their man by serving him steak and blowjobs in whatever order he happens to want.
Or it can be the equivalent thereof. Like if you don't eat red meat, it can be whatever dish you want to eat and whatever other special favor you would like to request. And I think that that's a holiday that really should be recognized, because if men have to have a day where they show their devotion to their lady, why can't there be a day when their lady shows their devotion to their men? I mean, it's only fair. And we're not really asking for much. It would take, what, how long does it take to cook a steak?
Depends.
20 minutes maybe?
At most, yes.
So 45 minutes tops to make your man happy. Now 45 minutes, and it doesn't really cost you anything outside of the steak itself. It's win-win. I mean, what's the problem? It sounds like an ideal situation.
It's not like you have to spend all this money getting diamonds for us, or roses, or chocolates, or whatever our favorite little thing is.
No, it's very simple, and apart from a little cooking, or you can even order something, I suppose, takeout if it's good. They think they'd be happy with that. I mean, most people will take pizza and a blowjob date, if they had to. I don't think, men are pretty laid back and agreeable on that sort of thing. They're not real high maintenance, at least not most of them.
So there you have it. Of all these Valentine's Day holiday, our personal favorite. And, well, we definitely think that Sweetest Day should be thrown out and squashed, and the idiots that created it should be exterminated because it's blatant exploitation. It's like, we got these men where we want them, right by the gonads. And if they don't make their women happy on Valentine's Day, they're screwed. So they spend hundreds of dollars on that day. So let's make another holiday where if they don't spend money, their gonads will be in the grinder again.
Okay.
Oh, the nutcracker. Ah!
Okay.
As for Valentine's Day, well, it's kind of funny that VD Day was originally designed to celebrate a Catholic saint.
Okay, as a party note, I do want to say one positive thing about Valentine's Day, one of the few positive traits I can really give to it. And that is, Sweetest Day aside, it's only once a year. Men should consider themselves lucky there aren't more days where they're forced to devote their attentions and their affections and their money to the ladies. One day a year you gotta pony up.
Well, let's not forget birthdays, anniversary days, and Secretary Day.
Well, Secretary Day we should probably set aside for another time. But Valentine's Day affects all, not just the married. It also affects the single guys. The married guys have it a little bit worse, but the single guys can have a little more leeway.
You don't have to be married for a girl to want you to have an anniversary. You see, they come up with all these anniversaries. There's the 1 week anniversary, the 1 month anniversary, the 1 year anniversary, the meeting anniversary, the first going out anniversary, the anniversary of the first time you did it, the anniversary of the first time you said you love them. It basically comes down to this, guys. It'll come to a point where every day is some sort of anniversary day. And if you don't know what anniversary day it is, I pity you.
Maybe we should just destroy calendars, and that might make things easier.
Maybe.
Okay, well, that's all for tonight. Have a happy Valentine's Day if that's possible. And we'll see you next time.